Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, How You Figure. I'm Justin, and in today's video, I'm going to give you my 5 Hot Toys predictions for the 25th anniversary announcement of Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Stay tuned. All right, so here it is, my first prediction of the Hot Toys 25th anniversary Phantom Menace announcements. When they finally decide to announce this, I think my first prediction is it's going to be a Darth Maul. I think there's a reason you see a lot of Darth Mauls, a lot of Darth Mauls, a lot of Darth Vaders. I think they sell really well. They're iconic characters. They're characters that people want, different variations of. Even though there is a really good Phantom Menace Darth Maul right now, I still see them announcing one. I really do. I just think it's a character that sells really, really well. And for somebody that doesn't have a Maul yet, I would love it if they announced this. I know people that already have that Darth Maul want different characters. People that have been collecting for a long time want those different characters, and I totally understand that. But again, Hot Toys at the end of the day is a business, and this would sell really well. Another Darth Maul would sell incredibly well, especially a 25th anniversary of the Phantom Menace figure. And I just think that, whether it comes in a 25th anniversary box, I think that'll be valuable to collectors. I think new accessories, maybe a new base. I just think that I think this is a really good chance of happening, having a Darth Maul figure being announced with the 25th anniversary announcements. Yeah, so let's go into number 2. And we got Jar Binks. Okay? I think that this one is like 50-50 on if it could happen or not. I think a lot of people want this figure. Jar Binks, a lot of people, he lived long enough to see himself become the hero, not the villain, the hero. People love Jar Binks now. They at least appreciate that character a lot more than they did when this movie came out. I think he's an iconic Star Wars character for this movie. I think that whether you like the character or didn't, he's iconic in that movie just because he's so memorable. Like, people, whether it's good or bad, people still talking about Jar Binks. And I think that a lot of people, I think this would sell really, really well. I really think this figure would sell really, really well, and I think a lot of people would love to add it to the prequel trilogy collection, especially people that, because this might be the last chance you get a Jar Binks. Like, if they announce this on the 25th anniversary, I don't see them doing a ton of like 2.0 Jar Jars or anything, so this would be almost a grail to some people, just because I feel like it might be the only one. And I think that the 25th anniversary of this character would be super cool. And yeah, I would definitely be getting this figure if they announced it. I love the Phantom Menace. I think he is like a very important part of that movie. And yeah, so Jar Binks is my second prediction. We're gonna jump right into number 3 here. A lot of fans want this. Count me in that group as well. We want Queen Amadala. This figure would be amazing. Out of all these that I'm announcing, I'm almost wondering if this might be number 1 for me, just because it's such an iconic look. It's such a great portrayal of the character. They already have the prototype for the head sculpt of Natalie Portman as Padme. I just feel like since they already have that, we could definitely see a Queen Amadala. I'm feeling like this is definitely going to be announced. And again, I just think it's one of those characters that, again, if you're a prequel trilogy fan, this is an iconic character for you to have in your collection. If you look up on your shelf and you want to see the 25th anniversary Phantom Menace collection, Queen Amadala is a must to have in that collection. So Queen Amadala is my number 3. I hope we get this character. Number 4, this is probably my biggest long shot, but I also think it's one that makes sense. And once I show it, I think you're going to agree with me a little bit, because if we're getting a Queen Amadala, let's get a Captain Panaka. And if I'm saying his name right, I apologize. But Captain Panaka, I think that's just a cool outfit. I think it's a really cool outfit. I think it's a really cool character. I think he's really important in the Phantom Menace. I think it would look great right next to a Queen Amadala. I think that this is actually more realistic maybe than people think. It's definitely the biggest long shot, I think, out of these 5 that I'm talking about. But I could totally see them announcing this figure, and I'd be really excited to add this to a collection. I think it would be another character, kind of like I said with Jar Binks. It might be your only chance to get him. So if they announce him, I feel like it could be a potential, like, down the road. Like, if you're a huge Star Wars collector, it's one you definitely want in your collection, because it might not come around every day. As much as we love Vader and Luke, there's going to be tons more Vaders and Lukes. We might only get 1 or 2 chances at characters like this. So Captain Panaka at number 4. I definitely think that would be a very cool figure to have in a Phantom Menace collection. And we're going to wrap things up with number 5. And number 5, I think this is probably people that I talk to that are really into Star Wars, who have great Star Wars collections. They think that this is an absolute foregone conclusion. They think this is 100% going to get announced, and that is Padawan ObiWan Kenobi. I think we can all agree that we need this. If you already have the Qui-Gon and you already have the Darth Maul, you have to have the Padawan Obi-Wan to finish that Duel of Fates display. I think this is absolutely going to happen. They already make a ton of Obi-Wan figures, and they all sell really well. This one would be no exception. I would love to have this version of Obi-Wan in the collection. I would love to have that moment in my collection. It's one of my favorite movie theater moments, was the Duel of Fates lightsaber battle between Darth Maul, Obi-Wan, and Qui-Gon. I totally agree with people that think this is going to happen. I 100% think that this is going to get announced, and I cannot wait for it to get announced. And I think this could actually be one of the first figures they announce. Like, if they might not release all of them at once, but if they like have an announcement of 2 figures to start out the 25th anniversary, I definitely think that this one will be one of the first ones announced. And I think it would please a lot of fans of the prequel trilogy. Whether you love Phantom Menace or you hate it, I think everybody can agree that lightsaber battle is absolutely phenomenal, and they would want some piece of that history in their collection. All right, everyone, so that was my 5 predictions. Those are my predictions of what Hot Toys will announce when they announce the 25th anniversary collection. Hopefully I'm right. Hopefully at least a few of those are right. Let me know in the comments what you think is going to happen. Let me know which characters you think they're going to announce. Let me know which ones you would love to see get announced, and I would love to talk to you guys in the comments about that. If you're new here and you made it all the way to this part of the video, please consider giving this video a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing if you want to get more 1/6 scale figure like Hot Toys, all kinds of different things like that. And if you like that type of content, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to comment what you want to see in this 25th anniversary announcement for the Phantom Menace. I would love to hear from y'all, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.